Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited. So it's January 1st and I am starting a collab with a bunch of waxies. I have sometimes been on the outside looking in on some of these collabs, so I want to welcome and invite anyone who wants to participate, who watches my videos, who wants to participate. I think that this is going to be a really fun collaboration. So first I'm going to tell you all of the people that that are going to be in our collab, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So first, you'll see Drew. Everybody loves some Drew. Danny from Danny Lives Life. Lexi from Two Quick Wicks. Emily from Emily's Craft Corner. Kim, Canada Kim, we know. Etta. Charity. Jessica D. Michaela. Lori. Angela. And Catherine. So all of us are kind of collabing together, and what we're doing for the first 2 months of the year is just kind of picking a melting basket. Drew is, beyond organized and creative, and so he's come up with a list of kind of like what we're doing every week. And so I want to show you my melting basket. So my plan is I'll show you my empties usually on Saturday and then my melting baskets on Sunday, but because we're starting today, which is Saturday, I'm going to show you what I plan to melt first. So the idea of this collab is kind of threefold. So the first is kind of these melting challenges, kind of getting through our stash, like being thoughtful about what we pull. There is several different kinds of wax people. The kind of wax person that I am is that I hoard the stuff that I like, and I tend to want to melt through stuff that I don't like as much, or that I don't need to keep, or that I want to finish. And so what ends up happening is I have all these great scents that I love that I'm like, oh my God, I can't be without them. And then I don't melt them. And then I have all these scents that are like, or even things that I don't like, or things that are just okay, and I melt those. And I'm like, what kind of thought process is this? So having prompts and like what to melt and kind of pull from your stash is really awesome, because it's like you don't get to think about, is this a scent that I like can't stand? It's like, does it meet the prompt? Like, put it in the basket. You know what I mean? So I am excited about that. So that's the first part. And so let me tell you what that is. So today, January 1st, is Let the Games Begin. Let the challenge begin, because it's the first day and a Saturday. Melt anything that you love. So melt one of your favorites. So I'm going to show you what my my favorites are. These are what I intend to melt today. So I am finishing an Advent. So I am going to melt this today. Or part of it. It's huge. And it does actually meet the theme for next week, but I want to get it because it's the last day of the Advent. So this is Frosty the Snowman, which is birthday cake, saltwater taffy, and boardwalk taffy from Ash's Scents. So that's brand new to me, so I can't say it's my favorite, but the Advent kind of system has been my favorite, so I'm counting it. And then I have my probably top, or one of my very top scents from Rainbow Melts. It's Voodoo. And this I hoard. It's sage, black pepper, and Palo Santo. So I have two rainbows of this. I think actually I'll only melt one rainbow, just depending on how I cut. And then Slay All Day. And I don't know that this is like a favorite, but it is favorite enough that I want to get it in my melters. Does that make sense? Like when I smelled it, because the next basket is blue, I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe this is a favorite. I don't know. So I'm going to melt this one too. So that's my January 1st. Now, for the rest of the week, so January 2nd through 8th, is Feelin' the Blues. So we are in the first week of January, and all the celebrations are over. It's now time to get yourself out of the blues and melting anything from your stash that are shades of blue. And he says, purple does not count. So I love that he's like, There are rules here, people. So I'm going to show you what my blue basket looks like. It's like really pretty. I love it. Okay, so I'm doing Teddy B's Anthony's Cabin, which is birch leaf, citrus peel, pine cones, white florals, vetiver, sandalwood, and woods. So I'm excited about that one. And then I'm doing Rain of Love, also blue, from Ashes, which is blackberry and sugared violets, Heat, which is a type, and pink fresh cleat. I'm doing a scoopable from L3. This is Nocturne Alley. It doesn't have the scent notes. I'm going to need to look those up. I am doing from 804 Essentials, Palo Santo, Sweetheart Roses, and Mermaid Lagoon. And then another Teddy B's Surfside Sweet Shop, which is birthday cake, marshmallow cream, butter cookies, cake batter, and beach treats. I know that this is kind of off season, but I live in Texas and it's 80 degrees today. I just got these and I want to try them out. So perfect. They're blue. This is Up. Adventure is Out There from Scentsy. I got Ew David from VCS. I think this is my favorite scent from VCS. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's Palo Santo and Tom Ford type tobacco vanilla. I have a blue Sensationals, which is Twilight Leaves, Woodland Berries, and Amber. I have a Texas Sensationals, which is Texas Sky. And let's see, I have a little bit left from Ash's Advent, which is Meat Under the Mistletoe, Elf Sweat, Summer Scoop, and Fluffy Marshmallow. I'm gonna try and keep that away from my kid because she loves that one. I have Silky Soaps, and this is Cinderella's Glass Slipper, also blue. I have Rainbow Melts Shiver with Fear, which is peppermint, rosemary, mint, and cotton candy. I have Simo, which is hazelnut and butterbrickle. Oh, hazelnut cafe and butterbrickle. This is like a coffee scent. It's a good one. I have Britta's, and Britta's is hard, Drew. So, you know, Britta's is hard because she, like, you know, she's always layered. But I think that this, to me, looks like blue. And then I know that kind of comes across as green, but to me, like in person, it's kind of a like a sagey blue. Anyways, this is Dane Hot Apple Pie and Bourbon Sauce. I have I'm Snow Over It from Scentsy. I have Birch and Black Pepper from Kay's, also blue. I have Empire Alchemy Sleepy Sheep, which is flannel sheets, lavender, chamomile, and rosemary mint. And then I have this. Now I know it's like, again, it's like a layered thing, but it's blue and gray, but it is mostly, I think it's mostly blue. That's like my feeling on it. It's mostly blue, so we're calling it blue. And this is from Broadway, and it's Moses Supposes, Blue Sugar, Black Sugar, and Shaving a Haircut. So I know some people are like pulling more than they can melt and just trying to pull from those. I am personally pretty sure I can melt all of these things. I mean, I can't finish a scoopable or whatever, right? But I think that this is like a good week of melt for me. So that's part one of the collab. Part two for me is like kind of a low buy. I'm not like going crazy with hauls right now, but I really do have like just a lot of wax to get through. And so I am trying to just be like thoughtful about my purchases and trying to not spend more than $100 in a month. And that'll let me still order, like for example, I really need to order some things from Scentsy because it's transition month, and that's something that like is important to me, and I want to try out some stuff. So I'm going to spend my $100 on Scentsy. I know that some people in the collab might also be doing low buy, but then some people might not, you know, it's kind of like just have fun, whatever. And then the last part is like a round robin, which I'm super excited about. And a round robin, if you don't know, is like someone puts a bunch of wax in a box and then sends it to someone. And then that person like takes out what they want, leaves the rest, adds stuff of their own, mails it to the next person, and so on, so that you get vendors you might not have tried or scents that you might not have purchased or whatever. And so it's going to be really cool to like just see what everybody has and what everybody wants to share. So I'm really excited. Thank you, Drew, for inviting me, and thank you to my friends who are all part of the the collab, and I know that there are lots of other people who may have been invited but not interested. Love to you guys. Anybody who wants to melt along with us, please comment below, and like we are inclusive and want to have you. So that is it for today. I will let you guys know how my melting goes, and I'll see you guys in my next video.